Chad, fuck, I don't know what happened there. Were we already on screen?
Just out, yeah, the big,
Yo,
big
okay.
screen.
Chad, how's everyone doing? Please give me a heads up on the audio. Had a check yesterday. Sounded like the audio was clipping a bit. So let me know if it's distorting. If it's a little bit clippy, please let us know. I don't know why we have to keep turning it up. Something's up here. I don't know if somebody fiddled here, but please let us know. How's the audio? Is the audio clipping? And when I say clipping, I'm referring to distorting. If there's any distortion on the mic, please let me know now, or forever deal with bad audio quality. Audio good, audio good. Alright, Chad, how's everyone feeling after yesterday? Keeks, how are you feeling, brother?
Top of the world, brother. Top of the world.
Keeks just keeping us in line yesterday. I said it too. We actually chatted in the morning, and both of us came into the office, and we said, listen here. Keegan said, what are you doing? I said this. He said, exactly. Then, obviously, a little bit later, I was like, Keeks, I don't like the way that we're already trading in the direction we want to trade in. And Keegan said, bro, we're not changing anything. We're sticking to it. Sticking to the plan from the morning. Then Keeks was at like an hour beforehand. We had another chat. And I said the best for us is going to be a little range. And literally before the stream started, Keegan says, there's your... there's your range. There's your range. Give me 1 second, chat. Keeks, you can finish it off here. I'm just going to get this chat. Sorry, guys. I spilled some coffee here.
Yeah, guys. We were basically saying that we had the range. We spoke about it. You guys can go back and look at it in the morning. We said to you guys, Chris was saying, we're not too happy with how things are going, and we said, listen, trust me, we're sticking to the plan. We know what our plan is. We're going to execute on it. We've done our research, our understandings. We know what we want, and we went with it. I said to you guys in the morning, you can go back and look at it. I said as well, I had that feeling in my bones. Maybe it was the fact my bones are just brittle at the moment, or it was just because I had a very good one about this. And I said to you guys, I'm almost 95% sure what's going to happen there. And things playing out to the T for us. So it was definitely a very, very good one for us. I saw a quote yesterday after some guys traded, some guys I actually do back as well, some other big time traders overseas. And what they stated was, if you can understand CPI this year, you will understand what the dollar's going to do. Yep. Yeah. And that is a very, very true fact. So, yeah, guys, this is just almost a start for us. We're going to get things cooking. We're going to level up. I watched that video like 10 times. Lol, that was awesome, Keeks. I appreciate it, Curtis. So, as you said, guys, I'm not going to be that person, but we don't take other people's signals. Yeah, we don't do anything. We actually research. We understand. I always say this to you guys. when it comes, if you haven't been in the stream, if you haven't been part of the chat for a long time, I will take pride in the fact I'm almost our fundamentalist here in the community, in the group. I do put a lot of attention into understanding fundamentals, and the reason I do that is so, as we all can say, we can grow, we can develop, and that's basically our part here. So yeah, it was a good one yesterday, and we'll just keep on moving forward. So almost this year, if you guys didn't, we gave you guys NFP. We called NFP 2 weeks ago, called it, and we were almost 5 points off from the number it released at. And then we gave you, that was called for you guys, but we didn't trade live. And then basically CPI, we trade live for you in celebration of 8K. So I hope you guys enjoyed it.
All right, Chad. Sorry, man. It's actually my fault. My wife, it's not her fault. The alarm didn't go off. It was getting kids to school, getting them ready. Trauma. Let me just put it that way. A lot of trauma in one morning. So, anyways, Keeks, you ready? I'm ready. Everybody's ready. Before we start, let's just start off with prayer. Let's thank the Father for that win yesterday. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. Can I just get 2 amens? Where 2 or more gathered in my name, there I shall be. Thus says the Lord. Beautiful. 2. Okay, here we go, Chad. Keeks, big hype yesterday and today on the calendar. There's very little. There's some mid-tier data coming out. Initial jobless claims. Nothing much in terms of, I think we're going to more or less, we're just going to slide off what CPI did yesterday. And actually, before we start, dude, it was such a hype day. I didn't even check and really go through the impact of CPI yesterday. So as you can see, month on month coming out lower, 0.3. Year on year coming out as expected at 3.4, but also a drop from 3.5. We talked about it on the chart. If you look at it on the dashboard, give me a second here. Remember, was it on Monday, Keeks, when we spoke about it, looking at it almost as a chart? Once we take out that last lower high, so 3.7, and we failed to do that. So we're starting to go lower again. And I honestly think that the Fed is going to be very comfortable once we break below 3. I think once we're below 3, they are going to be really open to potential rate cuts, but up until then, this sticky little range between 3.7 and 3, I think this is an uncomfortable range for them, because at any stage, sorry guys, let me just do this. I only saw now it is cutting off. Fuck, okay, it's still cutting off. Anyways, Chad, we talked about it yesterday. We'll talk about it. Let's rather just do this. It's going to be easier for me. This little range here. So as you see that on the chart for CPI, so that's the one year on year. Then retail sales coming out flat. So we were talking about a slowdown in the US economy. So obviously retail sales for April, not bad, not negative, but no growth. So 0, no growth there. And the last one was retail sales control group down 0.3. So definitely a slowing in the US. And then also we had some Fed speakers, Kashkari and Bowman, not really looking into that. So very, very simple, Chad. We're in a sticky little range. We'll see what the COT report is showing us. I'll also, into the session, we'll go through the Fed futures to see how we started repricing since yesterday. And I actually think you'll see. Let's just do it. There's no rush here. Give me a second. Give me a second, Chad. Let's do it the right way. Let's do it right, yeah. Okay, remember September was the first expected rate cut from 5.5 to 5.25, so 0.25 cut. There you can see it already. Okay, from the previous week it jumped, but from the previous day, not really. It actually dropped 52.1. So I just want to refresh it quickly again. Okay, 52.1. November, how did that change? Still flat. I don't think the market moved that much in terms of the expectation. Now all of a sudden 4.75. Okay, so Fed futures not really shifting as much. Maybe today, let's see what Asia did overnight, and then we can take it from there. DXY on the day, Chad, we talked about it from a daily perspective. Please go and watch yesterday's analysis. We were very, very clear in terms of, from a technical point of view, even if you go onto the Discord, this is one of our setups. There's the line still. We were bearish. That is a bearish breakout. There's the key level. And we said the next target was firstly this little wick low here. All for you to see on yesterday morning's analysis. So you should have been ready already yesterday. There's that key level there. This is the 200 daily EMA. I don't expect the dollar now to just collapse from this level. I'm expecting the dollar to do something like this around the 200 daily EMA level. Something like this, where it's going to range, it's going to tug a little bit. The bulls, the bears, at least for 4 days. You can see here 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to range here, Chad. So don't expect anything just to collapse through here. So expect some type of awkward little range here for the next couple of days, for the rest of the week into Monday. And then after that, I think you're going to see a move potentially, if we can continue to the downside. So I'm going to be bearish to neutral, just purely due to the fact that what I've seen in the past, I'm going to be neutral. It's going to be choppy in this range right here. 5 minute time frame. What do we have on the 5? We've got our Asia low down here. Tight little Asia range, and then we also have our Asia highs up here, right at that one level we spoke about. And yeah, Chad, it's literally the low of the week. I would love a pullback to here to try and get short on it, even though it's going to range. I want to get short from that level, and then we'll see how it plays out for the rest of the day. Keegs, you ready? Just
ready,
so I
brother.
can settle myself in here. To Keegs.
So when we have a look at DXY, guys, I'm still bearish. So yesterday, I said to you guys, we were basically going to have a reverse candle of that big bearish candle over there. And we said that key level 103.450 basically still untested. So that's what we want to see there now. When we start looking here, obviously bottom wick started with the little gap to the downside. We basically just closing up that gap this morning. So what I'd personally like to see is we could even have a retest back to that 104.165 if we want to see that. Testing a daily pivot EQ, but again, reason I want to see this is purely because that was unusual least, but then we traded back up, coming back down. We had that break, but no retest of that zone. So yes, we have failed at the resistance and then re-broke it, but since the break, I wanted to hold as resistance. So I would actually like to see the daily pivot, this being tested, rejected, and coming all the way back down. Whether that's the case, we get that or not. Otherwise, we can just see something maybe of about 50% of the move, maybe even there, and then basically a pullback once we get back into the Asia range, target these weak Asia lows, and then the continuation to the downside. So again, definitely 103.450 on the cards for me today, but I personally would love to see us start retracing around about this 104.165 area. So almost a bullish move London, bearish continuation for the rest of the day. Then over to indices, guys. We are still very much bullish. NASDAQ back at all-time highs. But the big question is how much of this does hold. Obviously, we have a news-induced move, so we just want to take note of that. When we're at the 15, we can see us falling short around about the R3, so very extended already. When you even look at the day, we're already only up 0.12%, but now already there. So back at Asia lows, set Asia highs, came back down, breaking, holding. So if we already start having the low of the day, could trade possibly back up to Asia highs, but again, we do have news coming out later. So the fact that this whole move here was news induced I wouldn't say we have to go all the way back there, but we could at least have a possible pullback. As I said, London, I would be looking for that dollar strength to have the dollar bears continuation later, which could give us a little bit of a pullback, at least to that daily pivot. EQ, I'd probably say the daily pivot, because we can see in the range over there we had at least a little bit of consolidation. So if we can then get something just to maybe pull back till there, find that support, get back into the range, then we can get that continuation buys. But as I say, we are at all-time highs, so please guys don't just sell because of that. I think a lot of guys will get caught out. US 30 looking a little bit better. We are still bullish, not necessarily all-time highs. So for me, US 30 is actually the better one, giving us that opportunity to just get that continuation in. You'll see on the 4 hour, again, we have a pullback to the resistance area here. So we can see something like this, trading a bit back underneath Asia lows, holding this zone. If we can hold that, maybe even a possible just wick down to the daily pivot, close above, and then return. Once you start trading back up, targeting weak Asia highs, target that back to the R1, and I think that will be approaching all-time highs again. So that's definitely on the table for US 30 today.
Beautiful. Thanks, Keith. Chad, over to the indices. And before we start, let's just check what Asia did overnight. Let's just see what our Asia brethren did overnight after that CPI. If the Asia bulls aren't loose, I'm not going to be happy. All right, Nikkei up 1.4% on the day. Beautiful. So a little bit of bullish fever there in Japan. Just announced that the National Health Organization said that bullish fever is running all around in Japan for the rest of the week. So just keep cool. Keep an ice bucket with you. Same with Hang Seng, up almost 1.5%. Look at that. So the bulls are loose, and that's how we like it. That's what we want to see. We are pro bullishness. Let me not say capitalism, because some people will miss it. But anyways, US 30, let's have a look here. There's that key level we spoke about yesterday. Chad, how beautiful was this? Go check yesterday morning's analysis. We gave it to you guys. We said beautiful little breakout to the upside, breakout continuation. We actually even gave you the level. We said most likely price is going there today. Again, not to blow our own horn or whatever. It's just beautiful to see the analysis play out, just to see that what we are doing actually works. And yes, now we're at this key level. What are we going to do here? Are we going to stick around here for a bit? Or are we going to do some type of range-bound formation just for the bulls to reset, rest those legs before the next move up? Or are we just going to finish off the bears here and really put the hurt on the bears? That is why my name is Chris Market Bull. Because many, many years ago, I vowed to myself that I will never short any economy. Okay, not any economy, but the US economy specifically. Because why would I bet against humanity? Why would I want us to fall into poverty? Why would I want us to go backwards? So if you were wondering where the name came from, Chris Market Bull, it's because I will always be bullish on the market, purely due to that fact. Big Asia range right here. There's that key level down here. There's the 200 EMA level. I'm going to say very, very simple here today, 39,900. That's all you need to monitor. If price goes below this level, pre-NYSE, and it does some type of major deep pullback, watch the weekly R1 for potential hold. I'm thinking we could potentially pause or we could run, but I'm not bearish. I'm not going to, even if it goes down, I'm not going to try and short it. At any stage, this thing can just rip the bears to pieces. So, holy, like that. You see this? NASDAQ just doing hurt, Chad. I can almost tell you now, 100%, a lot of retail traders was looking left, and they were like, oh, beautiful. Look at this. Look at all of this sell zone. And for us that know a little bit more, we were like, look at all these stops that can get penetrated. So, still bullish on the day for me, still bullish on the week for me. Can we get some type of pullback? That is the question. Can we get some type of pullback? Ideally, daily pivot down here, 18,500, all the way down here. I don't know, that's a little deep. That is, wait, let me see. No, 1.5. I'm gonna say I'm not gonna like it if it goes down almost 1.5%. Year's fine. That's 0.6, 18,500. Happy with the pullback there for that next leg up, and then to potentially go and test this weekly R3, Chad. This is what you call momentum. This is what you call trend, Chad. And for those of you that have been around, if we start holding above the weekly R1, where are we going to next? Just let me know there in the chat section. Chat. If we broke and hold above weekly R2, where are we going next? What are we expecting once we break through weekly R1? We're expecting continuation. Look at that. Break through that weekly R2. All right, almost to the weekly R3. Over to gold, the big one. We didn't even trade it yesterday. I think gold felt left out. Keeks, we definitely made the right choice in terms of
we did, bro.
what we're going to trade.
There wasn't anything we could have done better yesterday.
Yes, that was beautiful. Chat again. Go to yesterday's analysis. We spoke about it, this level here holding. We spoke about this level being tapped yesterday, and then we said after that potential all-time highs. So everything playing out as per usual. Still going to be neutral because we have now tapped into an area where we can potentially range or we can just break through. But we're heading into a key level now, and the question is, what are we going to do here now? Nice, beautiful Asia range. We've got 2386 weekly R1 here, and I'm going to say if we can get above the weekly R1, I feel like this thing is really going to start putting the hurt on some short sellers. Otherwise, the daily pivot's still good for me. 80 is still looking firmly like the bulls are in control. And just looking at our grid levels, I would love to get long 23.85. This is my level. If we can get long there, there's the daily flip zone. Just create a nice little daily bottom wick, hold 23.85, and then we push to the upside. Keeks, over to you, my brethren.
All right, guys. So basically, again, gold very, very much bullish. Yesterday, I said to you guys there was two things we basically spoke about as well with CPI. And we said to you guys, if we had a complete miss, we would have held happily back to all-time highs. We would have hit all-time highs yesterday. But unfortunately, we didn't get that miss. So, again, that's the thing, guys. It's not saying we're not going to get the move. If anything, I still want that move. I still believe in the move. It's just a case of now you're going to maybe wait 2-3 days. But again, today, trading up, basically just want to see us set our bottom wick as of now. Hold a rejection of that weekly resistance perfectly. So what we're going to look for here on the 4 hour, guys, is I think it is over there, 23.79. So almost on that 23.80 area, we're going to look at that. And then the other area I want you guys to see is basically the 23.75. So almost in between the daily pivot and EQ. So we'll see it over there, just under the daily pivot. This is where I possibly want to see us have a nice pullback to. And then once you have that pullback, find support there. Nice, even a little wick for that last fake out. And then continuation to the top side. So again, we can see Asia highs untested, just set, moved away. So again, if we can get away from there, that's happy. Even if we start turning around, just making a low of the day, and we maybe reject 23.80. I think that's the zone you're looking for, Chris. So
yeah, 23.85.
Yeah, so not as deep of a pullback I want to get, but when I look at the higher time frames, that will show us we never rejected strongly away from the weekly resistance, which in higher time frames would even be a bigger confirmation to turn around and break through this for the continuation. So very simple. I'm not going to try and do anything as long as this thing's going bearish. I want to say go bearish, turn bullish, give me a bullish confirmation, and then I will look to get in. So really today, almost, guys, I'm going to say anything from 23.80 to this 23.75 zone is where I really am going to look for that switch around. So this will be around about my buy area, what we want to see here today. So just keep an eye out for that zone.
Chad, markets are open and in motion. Ding, 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 ding. What round is this? Round 5.
Yeah.
Are we into round? Chad, is this round 5? Is it 5? No, man, it can't be 5.
2, 4,
7. This is
5,
round
6, 7. Yeah.
Round 7. Fight. Okay, let's wrap this up for the session so we can get going here. GBP USD, beautiful, beautiful play out here yesterday and the day before that. Nice little bullish move here. Look at these key levels. I actually didn't think GU is going to push that far. I was looking at this level if you go and check yesterday's analysis, but now we're into this major key zone. 126.86. Are we going to get a pullback? Would be healthy to maybe come all the way back down here. Would still be super bullish. So I'm bullish to neutral. I'm expecting some type of pullback potentially, unless we really start trading above this key level. And yeah, if we start trading above here and we start holding there, then I think we can continue higher. Other than that, I think this could be a potential resistance zone for us to come and target this daily pivot and even this key level down here. So neutral to bullish, just being very aware of what could happen, what couldn't happen. Euro, also beautiful continuation chat. If you have not done so yet, please join the Discord. All of these setups are in the Discord. Let me just go here. All of these setups are in the Discord. There's no time. This is not just applicable to one time zone. Price is fractal. You can use this on the hourly, 4 hour, the daily, the weekly. And guys always ask me, Chris, how do I determine my daily bias? By this. These setups I just apply it to the daily time frame, so nothing changes in terms of setups. I look at it from a daily perspective down to a 5-minute perspective. So all of this was bullish continuation moves that we were looking at, and now we can potentially start pulling back, but we're not going to try and sell unless we see that there's validity in the sell move. And again, remember, we're going against a higher time frame bias. So at any stage we need to adapt to say, okay, listen, the shorts aren't working out. Let's rather stick to the long bias. So again, key level here. If we can trade above that level, I think we're good for the long continuation. Otherwise, potential retest on the daily pivot. UJ real quick here. Daily time frame still, no, not still bullish. UJ, not going to look at it because we are now creating this monster mess. This is what I call a monster mess because this is a massive range. We've got a key zone down here, a key zone down there, and we've got the weekly pivot right there in the middle. So not looking at anything here. Technically, we should be bearish after yesterday's bearish engulfing, and we're already taking the lows. No, little to no top wick. Ugly, no top wick liquidity. Let me just do this real quick. Asia is there, so no top wick liquidity. What is the AD doing? The AD is still looking bearish, starting to fight back now, but still bearish. Very simple for me. Potential shorts here, right there. Weekly pivot, key level zone. Look for some shorts there. S1 weekly S. Okay, here's the weekly S1. A bounce off that weekly S1. I'm just gonna let price develop there, but daily here on pound yen. Yeah, neutral. Weekly R1. Let me just do this. Weekly R1 up there. 80 is still looking relatively bullish. We've got 196 here. Daily S1, daily S2 holding. I'm gonna say potential buys. No, I'm talking nonsense. Yeah, you can only buy this above weekly R1, daily pivot. Only above here, Chad. Up until there, we can still continue lower. EJ, let's just have a look at EJ. Okay, EJ is looking a little bit better because we're in between two key zones. 5 minute, let's just do this. Asia lows down there. Then Asia highs up here. 80 is starting to push bullish. S1 168. EJ looks very clean, Chad. If we can get above here, I will definitely be looking for some potential continuation to the upside. Round number S1, and then Asia highs untested and daily pivot and weekly R1. So after we broke that weekly R1 yesterday, we never came back to retest the back end of it. So EJ definitely the cleaner one for me. Actually gonna set some alerts here at 168. Alright, chat, there we go. We are all settled in. Hope you guys are ready for an incredible session here. Let me just clean up a little bit here. Let's just get this playlist sorted out. Just a terrific day to be a playlist. Playlist. Where's that guys that we enjoy so much on these playlists? Oh, Anno, Domino Beats, Daily Beats. Give me a second here. All right, Chad, here we go. How's everyone feeling after yesterday? Please tell me you did not trade afterwards. Chad, who still traded afterwards and gave back a chunk of money? Just be honest with me. There's no shame if you did, but let me know who was greedy. Hello, is the sound gone? No ways the sound is gone. Okay, beautiful slushy. Beautiful. Okay, let's see. Sorry, it was mine. This time I did not. Beautiful, Chad. Richard Channing. Okay, if that was your on gold, that is okay. If that was your plan to trade afterwards and you didn't take the move with us, 100%. But I mean, if you took the trade with us, you made profit. And then you went afterwards and you were like, okay, I'm not happy with this 1,000, 2,000 Rand I made. I'm now going to take this and again try to double it or quadruple it or whatever. Because then you've got a problem, really. I'm going to have to be very straight with you. Then you've got some serious greed issues that we need to delve into a little bit. We need to get that sorted because that is unhealthy. That is not going to be good for your trading. Okay. I caught buys again. Okay, beautiful. Caught CPI and left the trade. Open and caught it extra. Beautiful, beautiful. Zainuddin, the big thing is at any stage, Chad, could that trade have just turned around as well? So we caught it. Me personally, I caught it from here. I literally, I don't, I'm not even. This is now going to sound like I'm trying now to sell myself here, but for you guys that were in here, you can go and timestamp it. Before the event, even we were up 70%. That move there, we were up already 70%. But I literally, when I started entering US 30, it was down here. So my entry was down here, and I got out there. Let me just show you guys on the. Let me just show you guys on the terminal. I was actually still journal this. So it looks very good visually, like, Chris, you caught the bottom. But it's purely, the only reason I started entering here was before the dynamic spread increase. Let me see if it's on here. So it looks phenomenal. Looks incredible. But it was semi-forced, if I have to be honest. Okay, let's check here. I'm gonna clean this up, Chad. Yeah, so beautiful, beautiful CPI yesterday. Chad, there you go. This is on the hourly. Let's put it on the 5. There you can see. So literally, let me just check if you guys can see it. Ugh, no, man. Let me just go back here. Okay, it's doing that thing here. There you go. So quartered here, started adding the positions here, and then climbed out there. So I'm more than happy with that. And then on NASDAQ, let's quickly check NASDAQ. Where's US Tech? I think NASDAQ was also similar. Let's just do this on NASDAQ. Just save this quickly. No, it's not showing the NASDAQ history. NASDAQ was actually a better catch. Quartered here and then climbed out there somewhere. So, yeah, beautiful. Very nice. Not going to be greedy. 200, like I told Keegan yesterday, 200 points on US 30 is massive. $7.85. Okay, but I need to take, what is it, 20 off. NASDAQ. Where did I get out of NASDAQ? This is just gonna make the journal look really good, Keeks.
What's this?
The CPI.
That journal's back in the blues now.
Yeah, this thing just kicked its teeth out into the blues. 435. 435 there. This thing just destroyed the blues. Okay. Chad, I just want to journal this, but we'll get back to that very shortly.
Did you enter on NASDAQ yesterday?
I entered on both.
Oh, you did do both. Okay.
Yeah, because I couldn't enter more in US 30.
Oh,
and it
you
was
said the
like,
same as me. So I
yeah.
maxed out as much as I could yesterday, and then the rest I just put on
I
NAS.
think in total I had 3 positions. Yeah, 3.
Bro, but it's so weird, eh? Because when I was looking back at it, So
We could have put in more. I don't know.
you
maybe,
definitely should have been able to put in more.
Yeah.
Because my thing is, what I put in was 0.03, 4, 5, 6. Bro, what I put in yesterday, I should have been able to put in with literally half of what I risked.
we should have been able
I should have
to.
been able to do a lot more.
Yeah. I must
So-
actually find out when does the.
Because that for me is, again, I'm happy with it, but we definitely should have been able to build. That should have been
Yeah.
a much bigger win yesterday.
You know what I'm thinking now? I'm thinking that they maybe limit the position size according to the account size, because both you entered one position, which was 3 of my positions. You
Oh,
check what
yeah,
I'm saying.
yeah.
So it's basically the volume max. So maybe there's a max volume
Maybe.
because there was still margin left. And then why could we enter US Tech? You hear what I'm saying?
No, that's what I say, because I still had plenty of margin, but yet I couldn't place any more trades.
No, but the thing is, if you go full port, you want a full port. You don't want to. You don't want to.
You want to
You don't want
leave
to
no
leave.
room left on
Yes.
that account.
You want to make that thing sweat, Chad.
Yeah.
That account needs to be a sweaty trade account. You want to bring the sweat. Is there not a song? Sweat, sweat, sweat. No. Kicks.
There is a song.
Is there a song?
Yeah.
Don't tell me there's a song. That's going to be the song. Chad, Keegan said the next CPI, we're getting a brass band in here with that big bass drum for that war cry.
2G's war cry.
Imagine that, Keegan's entire brass band in here.
It's
with
just
that big-
complete overkill.
That big bass drum. Just, man, that would be mad. All right, Chad, we are moving here. First live session, live from Jamaica. Shamar Jones.
Hey.
Beautiful, beautiful. Please improve your voice quality.
The what?
Is the voice quality bad, Gaming Love? Is it bad? Let's see if we can improve it here. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Is this better? Let me know. Chad, how's the voice quality? Is the voice quality not good? 1 2 1 2. Voice quality test. 1 2 1 2. Is the voice voice is good. Get better headphones. Oh damn. Okay. Gaming Lab.
Shots were fired.
Gaming Lab. There you go. There you go, Lab. Quality is fine. Next CPI is on the trading floor. Ooh.
Ooh.
All right, Chad.
So yeah, here's a question, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, this is even for my Chad. Yeah, if you're gonna get, because I want to get a bigger SSD now, because that's actually one thing I do need to get for the new PC is another new SSD. Because I've got an average size SSD and then a normal HDD. So if you had to go SSD, what is the writing speed and read speed you guys would say is tops? And I mean for a top PC. Like you don't have a quality PC and then go put, like you don't have a sports car and then put cheap tires on it.
I don't know about SSDs.
Me, I know obviously guys, you at least want something above like 5,000 gigahertz. So like,
I don't even.
so what do you guys say? Anyone that knows a bit more about this, get Samsung. No, y'all minus, but which one? that's the argument I'm having. Yeah,
So I've also heard the guy say Samsung phenomenal.
because
the
the
Samsung
Samsung, for example, I'm looking at the Samsung is only at 3,500 megabytes per second.
But
Like
the
my
quality.
other,
the quality.
no, but my other one is literally a 5,600 megabytes per second. So that's why I'm asking. Keeks, I work in IT, Samsung 980 series. The 980 series. Okay, let me look for that.
Chad, I'm still old school. I love a disk drive. I'm not going SSD, Chad. I'm not going SSD. I want to feel the load on the.
My guy wants to sit there and play those waiting games.
I want to hear that hard drive spin up when you do something like. to hear that. I'm not going SSD, Chad. I love my disk drives. Go on here, the spin.
NVMe. To be fair, I've actually always seen that. I didn't even know that actually is a difference, NVMe and an SSD. But Shotful, let us know about that, Dormer.
Chad, I want to hear the spin. Yes. I want time to think in between.
Samsung 980. There's a 970. There's a 990. Where the hell's a 980?
Yo, it's gold. Is this what gold's saying? Shuffle has come and gone, Chad.
Oh, there's a 980.
2385. Geeks, did we miss gold? Yeah. What's your level on gold?
2375.
23. Oh, all the way. Yo. Okay. Okay, Chad, this is a little aggressive, also a little deep. We're just going to monitor this 2390. Let me just set some alerts here. Chad, is the audio fine though? Here's my thing. Is the audio good? 1 2 1 2. Mo, how's the audio? Because yesterday when I listened back to it, there were times where the mics clipped, like distorted. But that's obviously because the mains were relatively quite high. I don't know. These guys are going to force us into Rode MKSB 72945 mics.
Bro, I honestly thought you were just like speaking numbers there now.
No, it's got a weird the Rode SMB Rode SM7B. This thing is lit, but 11k for a mic. Oof.
That is rough.
No, I don't think I'll. I can't say like we said a lot of things we won't buy and then we bought it. 11. Like I'll never buy 3 cameras. Why do you have
now we're shopping for the 4th.
Yeah, I'll never buy this Rodecaster Pro 2, and now it's like, oh, do we get it? Yeah, Chad, this is the next item I want to get, the Rodecaster 2. Anyways, what is this? Shure. Sorry, it's Shure, it's not Rode. What am I talking about? This one doesn't look bad. XLR. Little podcasting bundle, yeah. Keys, this mic is pretty. It's like R1. Okay, no, it is R1. It's just the USB. Okay, that's not. Okay, there we go. Did we just miss it? I don't think we missed it. Let's see. I wouldn't have taken it, even though this was a valid setup. That engulfing after testing this level, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna monitor it. Yeah, Chad. Very simple. Need a break and a hold above, and then I am gonna get long on gold. Very, very simple for me. What is the XY doing? Okay. You guys clipped because you were screaming like you were at a stadium. Okay, also true. There's a lot of truth in that, man. There is a lot of truth in that. What CPU you have, no point in getting fast SSD if CPU can't handle transfer speeds.
I've actually just ordered a i7 14, the 14700K, I think it is. Let me just check, I'll tell you now. That's the i7 14700. I think it's the 14700. Yeah, 14700K.
And SM7B is over the top for you. Well, Dorma, why would you say that though? I hear you, but I would just love to know why you would say it's over the top. Do I reinvest profits in another funded account or upgrade my PC for around 5k? It all depends, dude. If your PC, here's my thing. I always say is you want to be as efficient as possible. Like I told you when I bought my mother a laptop, and the one day I was at her office and I was sitting there, and she asked me to help her with something, and I went in there and it took like 5 minutes for something to load, and I said, "Mom, like I'm gonna save your soul, and I'm gonna save you from actually being a lot more effective. I'm gonna buy a new laptop because my mom is the person that will save and turn around cents and this." And I said, "Listen, yeah, my treat." And again, after that, she's a lot more effective. So yeah, if your current PC is lacking performance, get another PC or maybe get another screen. So for instance, the setup here is 3 screens. At home, I've got two 32-inch wide screens. So for me, it's the more screen real estate you have. Keegan's got 2 screens there, soon to be 3 as well. Keegs, I don't know about you, but the more screen real estate you have, the easier you can function.
Yeah, I think a lot of people don't realize until you have it.
Sure.
I don't think you realize it. Yeah.
Chris, I will DM you. Oh, damn, Dormer, qualified sound engineer. Yeah, sure, please, brother. I don't know, Dormer, so the weird thing is, I don't know how the sound always for me through these mics, I don't know if it's a sound desk. When I always listen back to it, I always tell Mo, it sounds a little bit soft. Like you have to put your YouTube volume at max. And I want to have it at a level where you guys can bring it down a little bit, where you don't have to put it max, so you can control the volume. If somebody wants a little bit more, they can put it more, but it shouldn't be max, then that's what you get. So Dormer, please just say, hey, it's Dormer from the YouTube channel Sound Engineer, because there's a lot of DMs. And do you guys use any Blackmagic software? Yes, we've got the Atom Mini Pro ISO Extreme or whatever it is at the back, so the sound actually runs through there. Mo, sorry man, Mo, quickly come in here, bring your laptop. I think it's something to do with the software. If I'm thinking now, something on the software, Mo, because we are almost maxed out on the desk, and I think you can turn it up on the Atom software. Moski, if you. And then we just have the Mackie 10-channel professional effects mixer with USB. I think you must. Good morning, man. Look here. So the mic's almost maxed. The gains are almost maxed. So what I want you to do is on the Atom, on the software, bring that up, not the gains. Check if you can bring the mains up, because I would love to have the mains there. And I would love to have this here.
I'll have to do it afterwards. I worry because the way the Atom software is, if I remember correctly, like when you
because this is where we this.
that it starts you over. I don't want to do that now.
Oh, okay. Because yeah, we can't have the Mac. This is where the mains are, and then we still need our channels there. That's like way too much. That's when you start getting that clipping. So yeah, if we can do that. Shot, my brother. Really appreciate it. Key Exportees girl is CPU with yesterday's. Yes. More screens, more profit. And dude, 100%. That's why the smaller your phone, the smaller your profits. That's why real traders trade with iPhone Maxes. SME7 is an all-round good mic, good for singers, vocalists, good for podcasts, good for streaming, but there's other mics out there with equivalent quality for podcast. Dorma, I have to say I'm very happy with these Rode mics. I'm very, very happy with it. And yeah, Keeks, I don't know, what would you say in terms of the podcast that I think more we want to improve our set?
Yeah.
The set, the actual set. I think in terms of equipment, I think we are there. I think it's just in terms of the set, and hopefully with the new office, we can build a beautiful set. Do you know if you can set presets for mics so you can load? You should be able to adjust each individual mic and adjust levels. Presets for no, Sean. So this is not an electronic desk, and also on the mixer on Streamlabs, we didn't put any filters or anything on there. Let me just see if Mo didn't put So it's coming clean through from the sound desk, then into the Atom, and then from the Atom into the PC, into Streamlabs. So, and then on the desk, the only thing we do have, we've got a little bit of compression here that we use, a little bit of compression. But in terms of the other effects, we don't use any effects. Let me just see effects. Yeah, effects off. There are some effects that we can use, and then the gains, unfortunately we had to put the gains up a little bit, otherwise we need to max out the actual channel, which I don't like to do, and I also don't like to max out the gains. That's when you also start clipping. So I definitely think it's to do with the Atom itself. Clips Mzanzi, good morning, good morning. Who is your top 3 rugby players? You can only name one South African player as well. Top 3 players.
Yes.
The one.
And you can only name one South African in there.
Os Durant. I love Os all the years. Big legend. Big hero of mine.
Yo.
Os Durant, that's going to be my South African player. Then the other player is definitely going to be Daniel Carter, 100%. And then the third player, yo, that is tough. The third player, got to be 2 New Zealand players, because me and Mo had a chat about it. The way that New Zealand has the ability to have so many great players. Yeah, I don't know, bro, but Steph is just on another level. I have set up a few studios. If you want any assistance with streamlining, I can reach out and send some recommendations. Shane Orange, anytime, my brother. Anytime. What's the name? Instagram handles in the description of this video. Please reach out to us. Does Rassi qualify? Hey, my brother, Rasa. My dad wanted to name me Os, but my mom.
You know, someone who I would still always say deserves to be in that lineup. If he didn't have the injuries he had, I think would have gone down as one of the most insane players. And if we go South Africans, has to be
Pierre.
Bro, the athleticism that man had as a forward, the pace, physicality, ball skills. Like, it's one of those, his career wasn't that long at the top because of injury, but it's one of those, I think he would have actually done a lot of, if we were going to say potential, yeah, there was a lot he could have done in this industry if he didn't have to end so early.
I'm gonna agree with you there. I just want to get the mood.
Like, that man's all-round athleticism as a sportsman was insane.
Bro, but honestly, no offense against PHPs, but do you think he used a little bit of GH? Just looking at his jaw structure, how strong his jawline is. Because, sorry man, sorry, I have to ask that because I know,
Because of his Josh.
because I know if you take a lot of GH, like the thing is your jaw like starts to, you get that. Do you think he used a little? We always joked at it when we were still at school. Me and my one mate said, bro, we still said PSP spisses GH. Like if you just need to drink his pee and you will become big. And then weirdly enough, his wife, and again, I'm so sorry for this. This is just jokes we made. And then his wife, that is still married to, bro, then even her jaw started to like, and then we were like, bro, honestly, obviously, they're having intercourse, so her jaws also she's getting that GH as well. So maybe it just has a natural high level of GH, almost like Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins' body produces like an abnormal amount of GH. That's why the man is so big, and his voice is like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Piered by a chappie.
Top three underrated players. Are we talking in the world or in South Africa?
Who said wait?
Top three underrated players.
I'm gonna go Johan Goosen. Definitely. I think also he had a bright future.
Johan Goosen.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay, before I even answer, are we saying in the world or like I need an answer for that one? Nah, bro, but no, man, not Goosen, bro.
Why?
Not Goosen.
Don't you think he's underrated?
No, bro.
Huh?
No.
I think he's overrated.
Overrated.
No, I honestly think they killed his career.
That man killed his own career, bro.
Yeah, but they also pushed him way too early. Yo, Chad, look at GBP USD. Holy moly. Yo, this playlist, bro. I felt like yesterday we found a groove on it, but now we're just fighting with it.
Yo, top three traders. You can only pick one in SA. Yo, the guys are just going through this, yeah. Gio Aplon. The thing is, guys, I wouldn't say Gio Aplon was underrated.
No,
he was rated.
No,
When you talk this like the shorties, Cheslin was the one who was underrated.
Yeah.
Gio was always rated. So I do get where you come from. I do rate him, but I don't think he falls under the underrated category.
Yo, Keeks, what are we doing here, my bro? This playlist. Let's see us slipping.
Is there anything specific you would recommend for a person to look into in order to start up their portfolio, Marco? So again, when you say to start their portfolio, are you meaning in trading? Are you meaning in stocks? Are you meaning in property? Like what type of portfolio? Firstly, that's you decide what portfolio you want to grow.
Look at Jake's now, top 5 SA Insta baddies.
Oh, Jake's
bro,
you get us in trouble here, bro.
Yeah, you naughty, bro. But anyway, send those handles. Let's have a look.
Keeks, did you see Joe Ash's story about his recovery trade from CPR? The comeback king, that one. Would love to know how much he blew on CPR.
He blew nothing, bro.
Yeah,
it's demo.
so first, I can't see because we all blocked in the office. And secondly, bro, my thing is, he's a wanker. Because as much as it is, I don't care who you are. Like, guys go big for CPR. If they blew up on CPR and you blew up a lot of money, you're not going to go jump right back in like a few minutes later. And again, no trader will ever teach you, for example, him who was like, oh, sell US30, get clapped, and then go, after you got clapped, okay, well, now I'm going to buy US30. No trader's gonna do that. So he just makes his name gat. Jake's trying to ruin relationships.
Bro, Jakes is ready to just Nadia Yafta. Oh, Nadia.
I'll say, bro, I think she's overrated though.
Who?
Nadia.
Yeah.
Overrated.
Yeah.
No hate on the woman. Like, keep doing the content. Like, you're doing amazing for yourself, but overrated.
Bro, I don't look at anyone else than my wife. I just love my wife. Said every scared man. Chad, look here, Keegs, 2390.
Yeah.
In the span of the last 12 hours, every time we closed above, we at least had a move up, a little move up. Chad, I wanna get long here. Get
long, bro. Get long.
Yo, but then when you say it that way, I don't like it. Yeah, Keegs is such a ledge. Get long and strong. What is? Hey, bro, you mess me. Why do you mess me? 4 hour that weekly R1. Chad, what are we doing? I want to wait for the retest, but here's my thing. You'll see that if we're coming from the bottom to the top, started from the bottom, now we're here. Then again, started from the bottom, now we're here. So, started from the bottom, now what do we do here?
Just Bevan, as I said, bro, I'm not throwing like shade or hate on the woman. I said like, while ups to her. I'm just saying, personally, I think she's just overrated. But like I said, I'm not taking away what she's done. Like, I'm not saying she's a like nasty person.
Okay, beautiful, Chad. What I'm gonna wait for here. This candle close. Here's the thing. Here is the thing. Bro, I don't know.
Looks like a bullish flag on gold.
Oh, I don't know then. I'm out. I'm out. Oh, if it looks like bullish flags and stuff. Oh, no. Yeah.
Okay.
Here's the thing, Chad. What are we doing here? Keeks, what are we doing here?
I'm chilling, bro.
And I know you're chilling, but I wanna. Chad, we've got 55 seconds. We need to make a decision here. We've rejected the weekly R1.
My thing is, I'm not comfortable taking it purely because DXY is still going bullish. DXY is not bearish. Or it's not bearish yet. That's my only issue I have with that trade.
Let's see. Chad, I'm gonna wait for a retest. I'm gonna do the sensible thing, and I'm gonna wait for price to retest this level. And if it runs, it runs. I'm fine with that. Wait for a retest, and then a minor break of structure. Anyways, the stop week, I don't like that. So I'm gonna wait for a hold here, and then the continuation to the upside. I'm bearish on gold today. Yes, we can go bearish, 100%. I'm just looking at levels, so I'm not trying to swing for the fences. I literally just want to catch a grid to grid. Then I'm happy. Grid to grid. In and out burger. Live and let live. That is all I want to do here. And if we can't do that, then we are looking to buy some solid state hard drives. That's the end of it. Hi, Keeks.
That's the way.
First time seeing amount of poll votes so close to amount of likes. Those CPIWs were making the maths make sense, chat. 2G's trading, Chris. I wanted to wait for DXY to fail that Asia highs and close back in the range. Yes, Nila. Only the thing is, remember yesterday, chat, gold and DXY didn't really trade in sync. And then if you look at DXY, I do want that bullish push to the key level here. Yeah, tricky one. And then GBP USD rejecting this key level here, Asia lows. This is also a valid trade here. Guys, who took this? This is actually a valid setup here. There's the engulfing. And if this, the only thing is this 200 EMA here. Chat is going to be tricky for the rest of the week. I'm going to be very honest with the explosive moves, as Keegan calls it, the news-induced moves. It could be tricky for the rest of the week. Chad, question: if you make millions from trading using a bot, why would you sell the bot? That dude Lambo roll is a fraud, and most might. Yes, thank you, Tabiso. The majority of them are frauds. 100% Chris. I'm sure after yesterday's CPI, this channel finna grow like crazy. Here's the thing, Kahato Manson. One CPI does not really make or break you as a trader or as a channel. It was great yesterday, it was fun, but that's not what has grown the channel to where it is now. And we don't want people to come here every time like, oh, CPI, I'm so ready to just throw all of my funds at it. No. The real value comes from joining us every day, understanding how we determine our daily bias, how we determine when to enter, when to exit, all of that. The CPI is just a very small 2% part of how we basically digest fundamentals, how we digest potential forward-looking data, all of that. So something a lot of the other guys unfortunately cannot do. So for instance, most of the signal providers yesterday can't really tell you why they were bearish on the dollar. They couldn't tell you that from the data yesterday, this is the bullish scenario, this is the bearish scenario. So it's just like, oh, we're buying, we're selling. There's no what can I say? There's no context for their trade, and there's also no thesis for their trade. So that's ultimately where it comes down to. Gold, it should be a lower high in third wave. Sure. Okay, we've got a Elliott wave trader in the house, guys. Let's have a look. It should be a third wave. Let's see. What time frame? Because technically, if you go on a daily and you look at Elliott waves, you can say that this is technically your wave 1. this is now where the subjectivity of Elliott wave comes in for me, because you can say this is a wave 1, this leg here, then you could say this is your leg 2, this is your leg 2, and then this could be, here's the thing now, within your leg 3, you could have this as, let's change the color here. Let's say, but I don't even see 5 waves in that. Within this bigger leg, yeah, trauma. I'm already experiencing trauma now doing this. Let's say then in your bigger leg, this is your wave 1. Then this is your wave 2. And then this still has, this does it have 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then in your bigger leg, this is your 3. Then with your 4, and then obviously, let's say you're going to have an expanded flat, or you're going to have that last extension of your wave 3, and then your 4 wave pullback's going to start. Remember, the guy trading Elliott wave, it's not a valid wave 3 if it breaks below the 618. So wherever it's going to pull back, if it pulls back further than the 61.8, it's not a valid wave 3. So you could get a truncated 5th year for the 3rd wave, or you can get an extension. So anyways, let's say that. And this is the wave 3. Maybe all of this is still the wave 4. You don't know. That's the thing. You don't know if this leg here is still the 4th leg. So yeah, that's the beauty of the Elliott wave. Everybody's got a different view, which is also nice. Alrighty, Chad, here we go. We're just waiting for a break above here now, and if we can get that and we can hold above 23.90, I'm going to look long on this, and then we've got ourselves a position here this morning, Chad. Chad, greetings and blessings. Keep up the good work. Shot my brother, Mestizo. Chris, better if we rejected 200. Let's see. Yes, the 200 is somewhat of a wall for the dollar. So I do agree, 200, Nila. Definitely like your 200 thesis. I'm locked in here for gold, Chad. Locked in for greatness. What up, Chad? Corbin, Chad, beautiful. Pablo King, 23.92, but if you can break bullish, continuation should be expected. Awesome. Awesome. I'm liking the playlist, soothing for the market. I hate the playlist. Yes, I agree. My point is, the transparency. Thanks, my brother. They gambling, yes. Bruv, they have no substance in regards to what it takes to be consistent. Yes. I see Chris does not despise Elliott wave traders. I don't despise any traders, guys. If you, like I said, anything works. The issue we have as traders is using that method consistently. If you tell me that you use only the AD and the EMAs when they cross something like this and you sell, and if it's working, I don't despise any dude, there's nothing I despise when it comes to trading setups. There's things that I will say, for instance, that I don't agree with, or which I personally think does not ensure longevity in trading. And one of that is negative RR trading. you're not going to be around for long. It can work for a year, it can work for 2 years, but somewhere along the line, it catches up to you. Chris, check your FIB pivot time frame monthly. Check your FIB pivot time frame monthly. Okay. I don't know what that is. FIB pivot. Pablo King, do you know what the word contusion means? It means to bruise or cause damage to your body. What's that got to do with the market? Quibus Kemp in the house. Where's Quibus? Yeah, Andre, Quibus was the first guy that taught me chat. He's the one that traumatized me with Elliott waves and harmonic patterns. No, Turtle Trader, it's mad complicated, and everybody's got a different view. It starts off as a wave 3 correction into a wave 4, into expanding flat, into a zigzag, into a truncated fifth. At one stage you're like, bro, I don't know what I'm trading here. The chart looks good, it looks marked up, it looks like I know what I'm doing, but I've got zero clue. Feedback chat after yesterday, I'm fridgeless, TV-less, spare wheelless, lock nutless, and my Nassam bricks. Fresh funded started loading. My brother, the beauty is it can only go up from here. That's the thing, Chad. If your back is against the wall, there's only one way, and that's forwards. That's the beauty of having your back against the wall. Or if you're laying on your back as well, just make sure you're still looking up. Dylan Savage, hope you're well, my brother. Dylan was down with the flu, Chad, so keep Dylan in your prayers. Dylan is the brother praying for you guys on the prayer request wall. If you've got any prayer requests, Chad, feel free to drop that. Please check the description of the video, and in the description of the video there you will find the prayer request wall. Everything is confidential, so this is what it looks like, and you can throw your email. Why is there 2 emails here? Oh, your answer. No man, what is this YouTube name? There's an additional email here. Let's just check that. But yeah, there you go, Chad. Prayer wall for you guys. End of the day, it's not just about trading here, guys. It's about being a collective human being, being somebody of substance, somebody that can go out into his community, into his family, into his circle of friends to make a change, to make a mindset change, where it's not just about you, yourself, and I, or me, myself, and I. It's about the community. It's about going out there and just being that little glimmer of hope. Like I said, Andy Steele Smith, busy planning the podcast with him. He's the gentleman that's been doing street ministry for the last 27 years, self-funded, top businessman, sits on the board of directors for many big firms. So when it comes to business, he's not just a nobody. Don't think he's a guy in a Land Cruiser driving into the gang areas, holding bras and telling the guys about Jesus. This man has also done phenomenal things when it comes to business. His investment started off as an investment banker. So his business acumen is bigger than any one of us in this room, and even people that I've worked with. So for somebody like that to have been doing that and the way that he told me, he said, Chris, half of the year I spend making a lot of money, and the other half of the year I spend giving it away. He built over 2,000 shacks in Cape Town. His own money, self-funded, Chad, not asking anybody for anything. So that is the pinnacle of being a human being for the community. Not posting a little video of you eating sushi, buy my robot, this, that. Yeah, anyways, let me not go into that again. So, yeah. What's up with the volatility? There's zero volatility. That's the issue. We have not moved. We have not moved, unfortunately. Pre-request wall is super cool. Thanks so much, man. Andy is a legend, man. Andy is, yeah, Andy's.
Have you confirmed any of that yet?
I'm trying to get the equipment.
The equipment.
So it's either going to be, I don't think it's going to be next week. It's way too short. I was hoping for this coming week, but it's going to be the week after that. I'm going up. So we're actually going to do 3 podcasts. The one is going to be purely to do with Andy, where we're going to dig a little bit into his life. Then the second one is going to be more from a business perspective. We're going to chat a little bit about business and all of that.
Okay.
And then the third one, the 3 gangsters that I wouldn't say rehabilitated, or there's going to be 3 gangsters that's going to come onto the pod that he's trying to help start a business. So I don't want to share that with you now, but he's helping them start a business. So instead of selling drugs, they can actually sell a product. I think what's the gang called? Pretty Boys, he said. I think Pretty Boys. So it's 3 gang members as well that's going to be. So it's 3 podcasts. Are you waiting for Shaquille Benjamin? I'm waiting for an entry, my brother. I'm looking to potentially buy. If we can do something like this in a Discord under the education section. Discord link is in the description of this video if you were unaware. But I'm looking for a buy continuation. So I'm looking for something like this happening. This market structure A, where we break through the round number. That is what I'm looking for here, my brethren. I'm looking for that. Otherwise, if we cannot get above this level, I'm not necessarily looking to sell. I'm not looking to sell. I'll only start looking to sell below here, chat. Very simple. This level here, sells below there. Up until then, I will patiently wait for the buy setups. We need more humble warriors. Yes, we do. But here's the thing, Chad. Don't think Andy is this meek little lamb. Like, yeah. Let me just say, like, these are strong men. It takes a strong man. And I'm not just talking about strong mentally, physically. I'm talking about somebody like Jordan Peterson says, that you can be a killer when you need to be a killer. So okay, what did this hourly do? Hourly is already pushing. Yeah, Chad, this is literally, here's my thing though, all these wicks here don't really instill confidence. And this break here is not really a strong break for me. If it broke somewhere here, something like that, and then, yeah, not this. Are we gonna miss it? I don't know. Let's check them 1 minute. Mm-hmm. Griffin, dollar could definitely. I don't think it's impossible for the dollar to fight back. It just makes sense if dollar did that. It sounds like a rap song if me and Keegan had to go into rap.
I was vibing out there, bro.
Really? No, man. No, man. You weren't vibing out there. Chad, we might have missed this on gold. I wouldn't have taken it, yeah. Just purely due to the fact I wanted that clean break as per this continuation buy there. And Yana, I'm honest. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I'm gonna buy it. Yeah. So if this thing runs from here, yeah, this is way too aggressive. Way too aggressive. Chad not here to judge or whatever, but is Marco TGE entrepreneur real, Chris? How do you mean is he real? Like a person? I think he could be an alien. I don't think he's a person. I don't like that Marco guy. If I'm very honest, he's a weird dude. He looks like the type of guy I wouldn't allow around my family. Hey, Keeks?
Not a chance, bro.
That oak looks like, yeah, bro. I don't know. He's not somebody I would. Yeah, I know. Rydell dealt with him, so you're gonna go and check videos. Rydell dealt with the brother. Suraj Ganguly. Yes, we actually entered a trade yesterday. We're still in. We are planning to buy it. Yeah. Go check yesterday's stream. So we are in the process of buying a jet. EasyJet. They will be selling one of their rental jets to us. So we're just waiting. And then we're going to go on a world tour. And the first stop is going to be India, where we are going to start trading Nifty 50. And yeah, this was the trade yesterday. We took 4 million rupees and we threw it on here. So we'll get a jet very soon. Keeks, so I was going to throw it over to your screen. So I have to answer this real quick.
No problem, bro. Yeah, sorry, Chad. I'm just still having breakfast, yeah. Chad, real moment though. You guys know you unmatched is, I don't know if you guys can see it, strawberry pops. Guys, best thing in the world. Oh, I'm trying not to mess here. Strawberry pops, Chad. Ah, best thing ever. One of life's greatest inventions. Strawberry pops.
What's up, Chad? I'm so glad I held that gold buy all alone by myself without any advice from anyone, not a fellow colleague.
Oh man, it's killing the market.
Yo, I was getting waxed this morning, bro. Is me killing it. Hey guys, I don't know. I feel like I'm onto something, but I wouldn't say killing it just yet. Let's not get too forward. What are you looking for, bro? Gold as well?
Yeah, well, bars across the board. I'm just watching US30. I want to see his break purely because what I was watching or explaining to Chris is I can't take the gold bars purely because DXY is still pumping, as you can see. So I'm not comfortable taking the bars because DXY hasn't slowed down. But I'm watching. I've been doing this lately. If you watch the indices, you'll see the indices are selling. So it's showing you that DXY strength is there. It's not like it's fake in a way, like it's there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've just been watching how the indices are responding to kind of give me an idea of how strong the dollar is.
Okay, now let me ask you. Let's say
Yeah.
I'm in a gold long, theoretically, right?
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm in a gold long, guys, but let's say I was. Would you recommend, like I think I could come out of break even right now and then look for a re-entry later?
If you could get break even, I would. But you could hold it. So my thing is, as I said to the chat, yeah, we are bullish. For me, as I said, I'm just expecting a pullback to at least before we go bullish.
Yeah, I marked it out.
So I am just looking for it. So it's a case of this can turn and run, but again, because of what DXY is doing, I'm not so confident in that. So personally, if you could go break even, I would.
Okay.
And just look for a better entry, because I do, unless you're comfortable, because like I say,
I'm uncomfortable.
If you are, otherwise you just be prepared to possibly sit through this before, and that's a possibility of just a turning around. End of the day, it can still do that and then carry on down. So it's just a thing of how you want to manage it.
Yeah, fair enough.
For myself at the moment, like I wouldn't put myself in any uncomfortable situation after killing it yesterday.
Yeah.
Like there's no need to.
Yeah, fair enough. Let me answer these questions before I head out. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm not killing it, but there's finally some consistency around here. I can do it. I think so, bro. Otherwise, what am I doing, right? I have to at least think I can do something. And then Savage Society, was that trade supposed to be a swing? It was, bro. It still is actually. I took it at 7 in the morning. Based it on fundamentals and market structure and everything, and I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna long this. I actually think I'm willing to hold. Went a little bit into profits, and then we've been in drawdown since, but not hectic, because the great thing about swinging is that you don't need to enter with a big lot size. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can actually manage, and you can actually sit there and watch your trade either go your way or against you, but like you have a lot of time to make those decisions. So that's what's up. Sweaty hands, kinda. Catch you guys though. Peace out. Cheers, keys.
Cheers, brother. So we chilling out here, chat. We're hanging out. We're hanging out here today. How do you sleep with trays open? She's getting used to it. That's a whole different thing. Keegs, you dabble in any crypto? No, Savage. I'm not in it at all. I rather want to get into stocks than crypto. So at the moment, purely Forex. But as I said to you guys, I want to get into stocks. So probably the next month or two, that's what I'm going to be looking at, growing up my proper stocks portfolio. I know Chris obviously is in that, so I'll take some tips and advice from him getting into it, but definitely something I'm looking at in the future. So as you can see, guys, there we go. Gold, as I said, not trusting it purely because of what DXY was doing. Yeah, comes gold. As I said, we still want to see this retracement in gold. So looking good here for us. Well, in the sense of we're making the right calls. At the end of the day, that's really the best we can do. So pretty much happy with it. Nothing else I would have done differently there so far. Stocks can make you good returns. Yeah, Forbes, like that's the thing. I'd rather put money into stocks at an investment than just put it in like a investment account. You know what I'm saying?
All right. What are we doing, Keeks?
I'm waiting, bro. We said we didn't trust the gold bars, and they're interjecting. So it was a good call there. We dodged a bullet.
On what? I did gold reverse.
Yeah, gold's reversing. DXY is taking off.
Okay. Gold reversals incoming now. Oh yeah, we did dodge a bull. Mo killing it. Mo's in some drawdown.
No, I think he closed out a break even now. Yeah.
Suraj, because in India there are mostly options trading available, which is like gambling. We mostly love Forex and crypto. Okay. US 30 will move up. Okay. US 30 will move up. It could. Chris, I need to plan this. Stocks can make you good returns. Sorry, Fabs, what do you need to plan, my brother? I wouldn't mind some Tesla and NVDA positions sometime soon. Keegan said, Jeff, get around, C trader. Keegan, please share knowledge on stocks when you're trading. Keegan doesn't trade stocks, guys. I feel there's so much FX mentors, no stocks mentors. Plan the stocks chat. Fabio, here's my thing, my brother. Your schedule, there's a lot of resistance there. So that's why if we're gonna lock it down, we need to make sure that we can be consistent with that time. It shouldn't be something where we're orchestrating a rocket launch. No, I'm just kidding. I know when you work in corporate, like you've got stuff to do. But yeah, I think we must just find a day, and that day should be maybe even chat to your business and say, listen, there's this guy. We can even give them a segment, and we can do it for some brand awareness or whatever. Make it part of your day on a Friday. Chat to them, tell them it's free marketing for them. Don't make it not part of your job. Say there's this guy, he wants to interview me, and you don't even have to say we're going to chat about stocks. Say he wants to interview me. You can send me a logo, whoever you work for, we can give them, say, a little shout out or whatever. Told you, Chris, that 23, yes, beautiful, Pablo. If you executed on that, it didn't come close to 23.92 though, but if you executed, go, my brother, you do what you must do. South African stonks, no, Pablo, South African stonks are pieces of shit that you need to throw out. Yeah, if I'm very honest, like I said, if I can just get rid of the bags I'm still currently holding in SA.
Still in the
Yes, bro. Then again, this is not financial advice. This is purely my opinion. What I'm going to be doing is I'm not going to leave any money in SA. Like, if you want to invest in SA stocks, by all means, you go and do that. There is nothing looking positive for SA. My bags are coming a little bit to life. Weirdly enough, the Merafe is not coming to life. Kumba Iron Ore Implats coming to life. Still have about 13% to go before I can offload those bags. And I see a little divvy came in. Let me check on the app. I just received a young divvy. That is something that I really want to dig into. A nice dividend portfolio. I honestly feel like a dividend portfolio is a hack. All held in US. Fubs, beautiful. Beautiful. You couldn't have done it better, my brother. Again, Chad, I'm not saying I love South Africa, but nothing is looking positive here. I had a chat with some big business men and women as well in the week. And I want to say the mood is not great for South Africa. The mood is different. Where did this divvy come from? 14 May. Oh, it was earlier in the week. Exara paid a lacquer divvy, and then two special dividend. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, what was the special dividend for? Exara special dividend. Sheesh. Okay, Chad, yeah, so Exaro dropping a nice special divvy there. Beautiful. So it was basically half of, or a little bit more than half of the actual dividend. Beautiful. Okay, so then what I do is I take all of those dividend money that I received from that stock, and I just go and buy more of that stock. So now I take that dividend money and I just immediately reinvest it into the stock. Let me check here. So the stock generated cash flow for me, and what I did with the generated cash flow is I bought more stock. So now my stock holding increases, and now the next time I get a dividend, my dividend increases. So it's a win-win. Almost sounds like network marketing, but it's not. It's network marketing for stonks.
You can do it.
You can do it. Invest your divvy now with the divvy special.
Yeah, you having oats now?
I'm having, do you also want some oats?
I don't know. I just said strawberry pops, bro. Come here with your oats.
Hi Chris, my buddy with the Vault Markets withdrawal issue said in message, TDM noob, my brother, please chat to the support. The support is phenomenal. I actually yesterday had my issue sorted very, very quickly. Minutes on the WhatsApp. So the WhatsApp works beautifully. But some stocks, for example, like Naspers. No, Pablo, end of the day, anything in SA is shit. If you're holding rands and not dollars, you are holding pieces of garbage. Chris, what platform do you use? I use IBKR for the offshore stocks, and I use Easy Equities for the local stocks. Have been profitable for me, but yes, true, not a lot of promising companies. Yeah. Thing about living in SA and investing overseas, inflation is, yes, there you have it, Linton. Chris, remember Andile Mayisela? Who's that? Andile, why does that sound so familiar?
You meant to remember that, Chris.
Chris, remember Andile Mayisela? What happened to Andile? Who's this? It seems it's somebody. Why does he look so familiar? Executive Director, Bua Mobile. This guy. Anyone wanting to buy Nvidia, buy it before the earnings next week. Thank me later. Oh, Chad, here we go. Clip this. Anyone looking to buy Nvidia? What does this man know?
Wait, when's the earnings though, Forbes?
Next week.
No, but when next week?
I think it should be around about midweek.
Also, I think it's Tuesday, but when is it?
Chad, this is the Stonk portfolio, the offshore Stonk portfolio, Home Depot, TXN. Where's the pivots? Why can't I see the pivots? All of these trades taken off the pivot levels. Exactly what we do on the day trading, we do for Stonks. TXN running nicely. Goldman Sachs. This was taken on the idea that obviously interest rates are high, profits are quite high for banks, and then also you've got the potential slow rate cuts coming in, so banks are going to do well once the economy starts doing well, and then also once there's more lending going on. So I was very bullish on banks going into this year. BlackRock also doing very well here. QQQ, obviously, going forward, I'm going to be just investing into ETFs, Chad, if I'm very honest, and then I'm still going to look at, I'm still playing around with the dividend idea. I like the dividend, the cash flow you get generated. Again, all of this was off the pivot levels, so the yearly pivot levels. Abivar was taken off, I think this was a trend line. If I'm not mistaken, this was a trend line trade last year. Abivar, SPY. Why is it not showing our entry here? SPY is also another big. VTI, okay, sorry, SPY we got in late, we got in here. There was some cash in the portfolio. So SPY, VTI, all of these we got in on this low. SPY, VTI, and there's another one, Vanguard, this one. FTSE developed markets we also got in here. These are the three ETFs. We just dumped the rest of the cash in. VTI, Apple also doing very nicely. Apple sat through a little bit of drawdown during that earnings week here. After we had that nice bullish engulfing there, bought on at the open, at orders set, so 1 week down, and now starting to show some promise. What is this sound here? I think this is up like 4%, 8%, yeah. So Apple also now starting to do some work. DIA doing some work. This was also last year. Actually quartered off. Sorry, yeah, it was last year. Quartered off that yearly pivot there. J&J still underwater. J&J was purely a 200 EMA trade. I think I've spoken to you guys here as well. Johnson & Johnson, if you look here, that 200 has been an absolute, just like a very good spot. So global financial crisis, that was the first time went below the 200. COVID went below, and now obviously trading below. I don't like this, to be honest, but there's still promise for this to recover. So J&J, XOM, XOM I still like. I would have loved for it a little bit lower, but it is what it is. Philip Morris also doing well. This was also a trade taken purely off a demand zone here. This was just purely taken support and resistance here. And just looking at the 80 on the weekly perspective, so this starting to play out quite nicely. UNP also moving nicely. This was a 200 EMA play as well. The 200 EMA in stonks is usually a good level to get in if the fundamentals of the company also line up. So sitting in this from last year of that 200 EMA SPYD, this was also a pivot play. We actually got in here 200 bounce this year. We actually got in here, so 200 bounce, that nice bullish engulfing, and then sat through some drawdown, went into profit, drawdown again, and now starting to make some moves. Schwab also, the Schwab play and the SPYD play was a play where if you look at QQM and you look at QQQ, Schwab and SPYD actually followed this, and this was already trading above all-time highs. So Schwab and SPYD is lagging, and that's the idea with this play, is that as a minimum we can go to all-time highs on it, and that was the idea with this, and it worked out perfectly. CAT also doing very nicely. Last year we bought it very close to the all-time highs. Felt very wrong, but fundamentally it was the right move to make. But trading at all-time highs, you think, shit, why am I buying at all-time highs? JP Morgan as well, the other bank that I backed purely due to fundamentals and due to, you can almost say, technicals. Their PE ratio, their dividend ratio, everything was right. Everything was falling in line with my minimums. So JP Morgan, very nice. And then Coca-Cola, also a nice bounce off that yearly pivot year. So bought into some Coke. EOG, EOG just fumbling around here. And then Chevron also just bumping and grinding. We caught it off this 200 EMA here. So yeah, that's a stock. And then Q2 stock list is this, chat. Let me just bring it across. These are the stocks I had a look at. Nothing I liked. These are the stocks that are valid according to my minimum fundamental criteria. But didn't buy anything this Q2, only those 3 ETFs. But the rest of these are Honeywell. I'm looking at this level. I want to see what we do here. So there's a potential for a buy on Honeywell International. Verizon, waiting for it to come down to the daily yearly pivot. AT&T, I'm also monitoring this yearly pivot level, so I want to see what we do, if we can hold here. McDonald's, also waiting to see what we do at that yearly pivot level. Mondelez, also looking at Mondelez yearly pivot. Bank of America, I was looking at this breakout zone, but it's way too extended. Cisco was Cisco also waiting for the yearly pivot. JPM, okay, I just made a list of all the, even in Q2, these are the IBM waiting for this yearly pivot. I think this is going to be a good buy, Chad. Yeah, 200 EMA yearly pivot, IBM. XOM, okay, we're already in XOM. City, yeah, City's already so extended. City's fundamentals look good. Lockheed Martin, not a company I really know, but this level here, Chad. TXN, we're already in. Next Era Energy. Next Era Energy, I was hoping to get some type of test here off the yearly pivot, which we didn't. This thing just broke through. What is this? Amgen. Yeah, you see Amgen, just a massive pop. I wouldn't have bought this, Chad. I'm still looking for on the weekly for my buy structures, but this is also valid. This was on the Q2 list. Comcast, I was looking here to see what we do. Retest, then a break, didn't get it. Wells Fargo as well. Yeah, Wells Fargo, I was looking here. Starbucks, yeah, Starbucks, the thing is on the weekly, the 80, this thing just looks horrific. I wouldn't buy it. Piece of shit. Chevron, if you want to take a risk, Chad, Chevron at these levels, you can get in. Chevron is not bad the way that it's holding this yearly pivot. So Chevron, anywhere close by here, you can really get into some positions. Maybe you are 2% low. You can dollar cost average the hell out of that thing. UPS, still waiting for this. I'm waiting for something like this on UPS. Or I'm going to wait to see what we do here with UPS. Home Depot, we're already in. Okay, Morgan Stanley. Oh, look at Morgan Stanley. Chad, the thing is, these pivots work on everything. That's why I'm saying even my stock, I've got a little bit of fundamental stuff that I add into my stock picks. But for the most part, these pivots, I use it even on the stonk analysis. So yes, Liesel, there you go. Very, very good comment there. I don't even know what this NHI thing is. I'm trying to read up on it, but check him on Rydal Andile Mayesilo. Thanks for praise, Chris. I asked for any general work so I can fund my account, so I'm part of the chat, and I got just off 2G's and I got it just after 2. Man. Chad, that is a testimony. A testimony into a testimony. Thanks for your praise, Chris. I asked for any general work so I can fund my account as I am part of the chat. And I got it just after. And again, it's nothing that we did, Fortune. So please, we are just a vessel. It's still your faith, still our faith collectively. Fubs, Wednesday after close of bell. Yes, Wednesday. Geeks, are you gonna go for some Nvidia calls?
100%, bro.
Feeling cute. Might go into IBKR later.
100%.
The consensus price target for Nvidia stock is 1,000. No, man. Are you for real now? Let's go to Nvidia. Keys, why are we not in Nvidia, my brother? I feel like we are wasting our lives. Yo, look at this thing, bro. This thing is mental. This thing is mentalio. Holy smokes. Yo. Fabs, I'm going to be honest, it just does not feel right to buy Nvidia, yeah. I had a good, I wouldn't even say that one gentleman I was telling you about, the big businessman. He's a little bit pissed with me. Nvidia was trading, yeah. And he said somebody told him there's still a lot of blue. And when I talk about blue like sky, a lot of upside momentum. There's a lot of blue still for it. Not blues like what we... And I said, bro, in all honesty, you've got a very nice portfolio going. And to buy it, yeah, I don't know. So then it shot up 25 and it's like, oh, bro, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm like, it's fine. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But one thing I do know fuck about is that probability state that if your portfolio is already balanced and you're trying to buy at all-time highs at resistance levels, I don't care what you tell me, like you do that. For me, it's all about what can I do to put something in my favor. And if I didn't buy it closer to the pivot or last year, I'm not as hell gonna fucking buy it at the R2 or the yearly R3. So anyways, that's a typical late to the party mindset. And then I asked for your opinion, and I was like, bro, you do you. You don't pay me for my opinion. So I could have bought Nvidia. I'm like, yeah, you could have done a lot of things, my brother. I'm like, man the fuck up then and make your own decision. Don't phone me asking me first. I took a bank loan to trade CPI. Such, yo, brother, that is not what you should be doing. You don't trade with money that's borrowed or that you cannot afford to lose. We've talked about the loan thing. Chad, please don't ever do that. No, Lennon, bro, like, I'm not saying I haven't even looked into Nvidia. I'm just purely talking about perspective. So when I look at a thing, with stocks, it's very easy. If something's relatively cheap, and I'm not even cheap, discounted, you buy it. If something is relatively expensive or you pay a premium for it, you want to sell it. Because we've talked about it so many times, in stock trading, you are buying to sell. You're not buying to hold a stock forever. If somebody's saying that, they are retarded. You don't go and buy a car to drive it forever. You're buying it to use it, to get value out of it, and then to sell it at one stage. So, Stian Franken, some of the ETFs are not on easy equities. They are only on IBKR. So you won't find some of the ETFs that I've mentioned there on easy equities, unfortunately. Chris on smoke today. What does that mean, Keeks?
I have no clue, bro.
Chris on smoke today. I don't know. I'm a baby boomer, my dude. So, Chris on smoke today. Almost sounds like, what are the vibes like? No, the vibes are mid. What is the difference in trading Forex and trading stocks? Yo, Marco, okay. Again, very high level question, because now you're saying what is the difference in trading Forex and trading stocks? Very, very high level. I cannot even give you an answer. Marco, sorry, man, I don't know if you've been on a channel. Please be more specific. What is the difference in terms of how it's structured? The one is maybe a CFD, the other one is the actual holding of the stock. Are you talking about that? Are you talking about times traded? Are you talking about ability entry to market? Yeah, you're going to have to be more specific. That is, please, my brother, just be more specific, then I can answer you. But that question, I cannot answer. That, yeah. What I see happening on NAS, I see range happening for the next couple of days, or a potential pullback, or just potential pain for the bears. But at these levels, it does become somewhat tricky. But we are bullish. We are on a cyclical bull cycle. We've said that multiple times. Chris, you are speaking from fundamentals. I appreciate the common sense you bring to this industry. Sometimes we get too emotional trading. Yes, we do. Thing is, Nvidia are now a massive supply. Oh, wow. Thanks, Kate. No, guys, you don't have to. Here's the thing: you don't have to tell me about Nvidia. Like, at the end of the day, when it comes to stock trading, it's you have a thesis. That's why I told that other gentleman, and I said, bro, it's your money. What is your thesis? If you phone me and say, Chris, I think MTN is a good buy, the first thing I'm going to ask you is why. And then you're going to say, oh, because it's been trading at all-time lows. And then I'm going to be, okay, is that your only reason? Yeah, that's my only reason. Then I'm going to say it's a cuck reason. And then you're going to say, Chris, but why? Then I'm going to say there's a reason why it's trading at all-time lows. Have you looked at what the company is generating in terms of revenue? Is the company doing well? Has the company been paying their dividends? Does the company even pay dividends? Like, there's a reason why a company is trading at its all-time low. Is it the entire sector trading at lows? Then I can understand. Is it one company? If the competitors are trading higher than MTN, for instance, then there's obviously a more specific problem with MTN. Is the entire market trading lower? Then it could be the thing in terms of market cycle. So you need to have your own thesis for why you buy something. You can't just say, oh, because my barber told me to do it. That is, yeah. Gigs, I think that was the top 10 driest oats I've ever had.
I was gonna say, Rocket. Yeah, you chew.
Yo, my dude. Chad, I was fighting there. The moisture content in that oats was minus 400%. It actually takes moisture out of your body when you eat it. Damn. The thing is, Chris, most people ask your advice and will still, yeah, that's that is just human nature, Chad. That sounds about right. Gigs, anything you're looking at, I might call it very soon, yeah.
Nah, market is dead for me today, bro. All this morning.
We are still flat, Chad. We are still flat almost on everything. GBP USD is 13 pips below the daily open. Euro as well. UJ coming into that level we spoke about for potential short positions, that weekly pivot, that key level. Only thing is the yen pairs. Asia highs, there's that weekly R1. Now I see EJ breaking above this level. Chad, there's that 168 we talked about. Yeah, only thing is it's a little late. You know, what time is it in London now? It is 10 to 10 in London. How's the weather in London this morning? Chad, anybody in London? Let's have a look. 14. A little bit of rain there this morning. Things are going to heat up a little bit later to 16 degrees, a high of 16, a low of 10. Yeah, the boys are a little bit slow on the decks today there in London, so don't expect too much volume during the London session. Boys are freezing their nipples off there in London this morning. Yeah, Keegs.
Oh, for me, bro, it's dead. It's dead. There's nothing I'm looking for.
What are we looking for the rest of the week, though? What are we doing? Are we doing a young downpipe on the car?
I've got some feedback for you there, bro.
Really?
My brother, I've got one of the best in the biz.
Really?
He just said he's waiting for you to give a quote because he wants to know, do you want to throw a little tune in there as well? So he's like, we might as well do it. Because when I told him that the F340, he's like, bro, the power output he can put in there, literally a stage 1. He's like, literally stage 1, very easy, not pushing the motor hard. He's like, we can put some serious gains on that car. And it's good because he actually holds a world record. This guy knows what he's doing with cars.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So maybe you're feeling cute, throw a tune there as well.
Feeling cute.
You know it's gonna be
extra 100 kilo.
You know it's gonna be a good car, bro, when it pisses the wife off. When you're gonna be coming down the driveway.
Dude. So here's the thing, Chad. After watching Matt Armstrong's video on the M3, and that man literally put an intake kit on. He put a full exhaust. Bro, and that M3 still. Here's the thing. It didn't sound great, but that made me list for a little downpipe.
Bro, I promise you, like this guy, if you do go with him, like you'll send the voices after, I'll show you. But like he is good, bro. Like you could still have it done this week, probably.
Chad, we're gonna go for a young downpipe. All right, Chad. One day the Chad will get so big we will move to the local stock market. Amen. I love how you put it out as a statement and then the amen. I love that. Trading NYC, of course, my brother. We are here for the community. I feel the same when I eat chicken dry. Hey, Lyndon, I've eaten some chicken fillets that literally I almost had to throw up because I couldn't chew it. It's like, have you had that, Keeks, where it literally gets stuck in your mouth, bro? No. Maybe Chris can do all this stock talk is definitely making me want to start learning. I know stocks and all that is definitely a way to become financially independent now and in the future. Maybe Chris can do a boot camp again for stocks. We've got something for you guys. Keeks, thinking of that little stock section as well. 2Gs, 2G stonks. Bro, you can put down some decent power in those. You beat the Lambo with that. I know, bro. That's mad. That M3 of Matt is mental. And what is it? That horsepower? 815. Let me just check what that is again. I know 1 kilowatt is 0.75 horsepower. Let me give you the exact. 815 HP to kilowatt. I think it was something like. Let me just check here. No, man, can it be, Keeks? 607 kilowatt. No ways.
Okay.
Am I smoke? No. Wait. Chad, was it 815 HP that it was making? Wait. How many?
Wasn't 700?
Yeah, I think maybe I've got the Newton meters and not
Yeah,
the
it's the
kilowatt.
Newton meters. The horsepower was 700 and something.
Putting down 600. Holy shit. Motor didn't last long, but it was mad fun. Okay. Have you heard Rory Keating is back? I did. But it's irrespective of what Rory Keating is doing. BMW is the best modern day engine to mod next to Honda. There you go, Chad. I didn't say it. Garth said it. Garth Bunzire. When you want to get frisky with the wife, you say you're going to get Bunzire tonight. All right, Chad. If my wife's in here, get ready for the Bunzire. We enjoy Amina. We've got a Chad. Here's the thing: once the website launches, we've got a lot planned for you guys, and we've got a lot of boot camps planned. We've got a lot of events planned, and honestly, we've got a lot planned for you guys. We've got merch coming. Keegan, maybe give them an update on the website. Obviously, there's a lot of development going on. I know you had a development call over the weekend.
Yeah, guys, I can't give you that much of an update at the moment. It is because, funny enough, I'm gonna have a follow up tomorrow. Just have a check in with the progress. So, it is very, very close to finish. As I said, this is literally the last check in before it should be done. So. We are getting there, but obviously I can't give you too much of an update as I don't really have an update myself yet on what's been done this week, but it is coming in. It is looking good. We've got a lot planned, but let's just say, guys, we are sticking to it. It is going to be launching very soon, and like I say, when the website launches, all the things are going to launch with it. So it's going to be big.
JCPT, bro, the M3 of Keegan. This JCPT does not think I'm a believer. What have I said in this office? You guys have asked me multiple cars, and what car do I every time say I want?
All this boy wants is the M3, bro.
JCPT, my bro. I'm the biggest. Oh wait, what did I do now? I'm like the biggest M3 fanboy out there. That thing is a beast. The M3. All right, Chad. Keeks, thanks so much for yesterday. Keeks keeping the troops in line. Yesterday we were like, oh, it's extended, it's this and that, and Keegan said, we're not shifting the plan. Beautiful CPI yesterday again, Chad. It's not we don't govern ourselves, we don't measure ourselves on one CPI. We measure ourselves on the daily basis of coming here on time, spending a day with you guys every single day, Monday to Friday, unless something catastrophic happens.
Yeah.
Again, just consistent. You're not even paying us. That's the thing. We are here for you guys. We're here for ourselves. We're here to develop as traders ourselves. A lot planned. Keegan giving us some feedback there on the 2G's website. It is going to be a membership, Chad, so I have to just put that out to you guys. Anything that we're going to try and do here going forward, obviously, if we want to do something that we need finances, financing a lot of the things ourselves, the Cape Town trip, all of this takes money out of our own pocket, and we obviously want to do more, but we also need to steward our funds well in terms of buying equipment, all of that. And again, it will be a fully and 100% money back guarantee, no questions even asked, not even terms and conditions of you had to do this or this. 100% money back guarantee. It's going to be a membership. It's going to be affordable. There's going to be a lot of value added into it, and that way we can do a lot more for the community. Right. We can do events where we can do an event once a month, and if you're a member in Cape Town, we can do a 3-4 day boot camp, and your membership covers that. So
3D Capital, when it launches, you will see what it's about. We're not going to put it out there now. It's all for when it launches. But again, guys, as much as we're doing that, think of it this way. That is a membership which will just get you what it's going to include, which, trust me, as I said, we've always said this, and you guys can go back and look at this. We've always said we have nothing wrong against doing it. But if you're going to do it, it better be something worth paying for, and it better be giving you the quality that you are getting. So that's why we've taken long to do this. Make sure it's done right. And at the end of the day, that doesn't mean, for example, we are going anywhere. We will still going to have the daily streams, which is free. There's not going to be a price on this. The streams aren't going anywhere. That is just going to be the level up to the 2Gs, if you want to think of it that way. But yeah, we will start breaking it down closer to the time as we get ready to launch it, what you will be included in it.
is there a reason a stream starts at 8:30 a.m.? Yes, that's 30 minutes before the London Open, my brother. So we do the analysis before the Open, and then we get cracking. Great, man. Looking forward to it. You guys are always forward thinking and growing. Thanks so much, man. Chad, again.
Oh, Trocky.
Oh, Trocky, the man back from the dead. Yeah, the the mandem. Yeah, geek, when you hit 10 flat, we can run all-wheel drive. All right. Chad, peace and love, baby. Really appreciate it. We're going to see you guys this afternoon. I don't know if Jave is back. Maybe I'll join Keegs.
So I don't know where that man is.
I think this afternoon can be a little bit more spicy, a little bit rangy this morning. I hope you don't get caught. But all in all, top day here this morning. Keeks, thank you so much. Chad,
Always, brother.
thank you so much. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. And we will see you guys this afternoon. Peace and love, baby.